there has to be a good, valid fucking reason for the criticism. You don't just make your entire channel about someone because you don't like them and you're fucking jealous of their life. Because you are.
This other guy. And he's not really my type, but the more I talk to him and the more I see of him, if you catch my drift, the more hot he becomes to me. The Egyptian guy that I'm talking to now. He's from Egypt, he's from Egypt, Alexandria, Egypt. And he's a chef. So he's always pushing me to come over and eat. He loves BBW. That's not the tea. The tea is hot. We need to let the tea cool off. Okay. So the Egyptian guy is very, I don't know if it's like all Egyptian men, but he's very, pushy. Like bossy. Like tells me what to do all the time. Like not tells me what to do, but yeah, I know it's already so toxic. But like a part of me can't help it because he's so into me. Like it's flattering.
Welcome back to another episode of Scam Sundays. Wow, it's been such a convoluted journey trying to keep up with Foodie Beauty and all her shenanigans and all her schemes. Like, I've been collecting so much video and I've written so many thoughts. Even after the first part that I did a month ago or so, this is the third or fourth filming for this mess. And to be honest, Foodie Beauty, her world just moves way too fast and it's always changing so drastically. And, you know, some of the information becomes really quickly outdated. And so I just had to sit down and get it done at the time of filming.
What my future would be. I'm not flip-flopping. Here's the thing. Listen, I'm just full of shit. How about that? You know what? I honestly feel more comfortable and more my age when I cover up.
Hi, marhaba. Welcome back to another video.
Everything is going to normal, no drastic life changes right now.
Sometimes you meet the love of your life when you least expect it. I feel like I'm respecting myself more. I will not be doing live streams anymore. Things happen for a reason. Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I will be talking about the hijab. I am hearing all over.
I'm gonna manipulate the fuck out of you. And you're gonna eat it up and you're gonna watch me.
She's hoping to marry this Muslim man she met a few days ago, and you know, she's disabled her Instagram and people are speculating that she is disabling her OnlyFans and that she is, you know, which in the grand scheme of things, it's really nothing because she hardly has any content on those platforms. Now, however, she's gone so far with this grift that she has erased over 500,000 view hours. Some people are saying, or 500,000 views. And this is her income. This is where she makes all her money. But I'm still calling BS, right? I'm so tired of talking about this girl. Let's just get it over and done with. Let's just talk about it.
Pathetic. Someone told me that you love me. Come on, baby, come and show me. I'm so broken and lonely. I'd do anything for you. Baby, it's so easy to change me. All you have to do is claim me. Love me, touch me, bend and break me. I just wanna be with you. But you, baby, you don't love me. All you wanna do is train me. You make me so tired and you drain me. I swear I'm leaving you. To be continued.
So by the time she got to Cuba, she was mad. Like, she was spitting mad. And, you know, she's Foodie Beauty's always known who she is, and, you know, she's always been okay with it. I think that we are the ones who don't understand who she is and who can't be accepting of who she is and how she's behaving. You see, the only part she withheld for later was the dick chasing and just leaning into being the most vile human on YouTube.
Or like she's living out some kind of like fantasy of a childhood missed. You know what I mean? Like she was the loser in high school and this is her being the cool girl, doing all the cool girl things. You're 37 years old. In theory, you could be the mother to a teenager doing those bad girl things. You know what I mean? This is pathetic, Chantal. Enough. You got jackhammered?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Jackhammered. Oh my god. So we go in his room. He's got the cleanest fucking room I've ever seen. He's got like a small bed like yours, a bit bigger, and then like a big mattress on the ground. So I'm just like, oh, what? This is gonna be so awkward. There was still light out. So to eat.
So the guy had like a single bed to sleep on and then a big mattress to bone on? Oh my God. No. I'm sure he's safe from the Rona. It doesn't sound like this guy has casual sex all the time or anything.
I'm still half in a dream world. I've been woken up to say, I need to come into the clinic. I can't. I said, can I just talk over the phone? No. In which case, I mean, can you not just, if I have, like, gonorrhea, can you just, like, give me the prescription for that? Or talk to me? So, what is it? I don't know what it is. It must be something serious enough for me to go in. If it's something really, like a really bad STD, I'm gonna effing be so... I'm sorry. I'm still trying to process the fact that somebody I spent 5 months pushing family members away, pushing friends away for, isolating myself for, going through fucking emotional hell for, possibly endangered my health even more.
So this reaction channel's always trying to use my words against me.
There's 3 little black bastards running around Northern. There's 3 little black bastards running around Northern.
Wait. There's 3 little black bastards? So somebody wrote a comment. This is the comment. And because I was on 50 fucking edibles, instead of saying bastards, I accidentally had a slip of the fucking tongue and said blastards. So I didn't know that the word blastard, which is what I was going to say, probably, since... Seriously, listen again.
I can do better. There's 3 little black bastards running around.
3 little black bastards. Okay, maybe it sounds it sounds like that a little bit, but like, give me a fucking break. Oh my god. It's not, I don't even say the whole word. I don't even say black. It's black.
3 little black bastards running around Northern Turkey right now.
No, I'm gonna manipulate the fuck out of you. And you're gonna eat it up and you're gonna watch me. That's gone.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to get into it because it's just a lot. So from the early days, Chantal has always said she will do anything for Nader. And at this point, you know, I'm thinking that this is the grift.
Chantal loved Nader a lot. Chantal makes YouTube channel, helps Nader make YouTube channel because she loves Nader. Chantal buys $300 worth of groceries every week because she loves Nader. Chantal does everything because she loves Nader. Okay?
The reason I think she's scamming, and has always been, is that she always said it. She always said it. She said it when she threw a fit in Cuba after impulsively booking a flight for her birthday. I think at that time, he had just moved in with Dee Dee or some other stuff was going on. I'm not sure.
I don't care if I get in trouble for seeing him. I don't care if I get in trouble. I don't. Bibi told me, you're gonna one day be in Dee Dee's fucking bed with them. Like, Julie, why am I in a hotel room in Cuba crying about a fucking book? Like, pushed me into the room. And she was like just laying on the bed ready. And I was just like, oh my god. And I was so drunk and I like threw up right after. And I was really sick and he still didn't care. That's the thing, he didn't even care I was sick. He got so mad at me. Like, I went on the couch because I didn't want to sleep in the bed with them because it fucking crowded and I felt sick. I went on the couch to sleep so I could go home. He came in and pulled me by the arm into the bedroom. Like, oh, he's so controlling.
But people were warning her. She had gone on Omegle and she had started streaming and she got porn bombed, and her audience was telling her, don't go on Omegle, don't stream it because people like to do this kind of stuff. And on top of that, she had shown, I don't know if the privates or just like almost nakedness of a minor. So the netizens were on her back and they were tweeting at YouTube, Team YouTube, and all this other stuff. So her, at the time when she had this rage, she was, her account was down. They were reviewing her channel. By the time she got to Cuba, she was mad. Like, she was spitting mad. And, you know, she's Foodie Beauty's always known who she is, and you know, she's always been okay with it. I think that we are the ones who don't understand who she is and who can't be accepting of who she is and how she's behaving. See, the only part she withheld for later was the dick chasing and just leaning into being the most vile human on YouTube. She admits that, you know, in her many live streams, she says, I just want to fart and fuck and eat, or I just want to eat, you know. She keeps asking, what more is there if not just dick and food? And, you know, it's amazing to watch because I think, you know, once you see that she realized that channels like Nicocado, Avocado, and Trisha Paytas and Onision and them were making money doing disgusting, vile things, she was all in. She already knew. Her stories times from the early days can show you that she knew what she was doing.
So, my homeless lover. Okay, I mean, who here, raise your hand, yea or nay, has been horny and lonely after going to a bar and getting drunk? Which is part of the reason I'm afraid to be single. I know it has its benefits and everything, but whenever I was single, I was bitter because of those nights, you know? I'm older now, so it might be different, but anyway. So basically, it was a night when I was going with this one girlfriend of mine to this local bar. There was a band playing that I really liked. It was like a local band. I also have a story about how I stalked somebody in a band. Anyways, no, I'm not proud, it just is what it is. So, I'm going to see this band. I really like them. Kind of local band, you know, from the area. Get to the bar. We're already half in the bag. acting like an idiot. Then, it came around to the bar closing, and I got that feeling like, I want to go home, and I want to get late, I decide, I'm like, my friend was like, well, I gotta go home, I want to go home here. So, my friend lived, like, where I had to walk her home. You had to go down by the water. There's, like, this path, like, bike path, down by the water. Probably dangerous at this time, yeah. I see this guy. He wasn't too scruffy looking, but he was kind of scruffy, He was carrying like a shopping bag, and it had like DVDs in it, probably to pawn them. And I think he just really wanted some or something, So let's go sit on the rock and, have a cigarette. My cigarettes, but whatever. He was homeless, he was a break. Got to find out he was homeless, and he told me a bit about himself. He said he was staying on, got kicked out of his dad's. His dad was an abusive asshole. He was been couch surfing, but his girlfriend was like, you can't stay here. So there he was, in between places. So he was gonna just wander around and sleep on a park bench, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, didn't really care. I was just like, give me that D.
So then gone are the days where, she'd be guzzling gravy and just like slurping up, mayo encrusted fries. And I'm not really sad about the loss of such edifying content, to be honest. What I do fear is that she's morphed into something even worse. You see, Foodie's greed is as widespread as her rotund body. But like her block arteries, her efforts are often just thwarted by her enormous desire to do absolutely nothing. Often her greed will battle with her laziness, and, she will pinky promise, I swear, guys, I'm going to bring more content, guys, And she'll say this to her paying members and, on the various platforms, only to renege on her promises as she does and rage at the audience for expecting what they paid for. It's beautiful. It's an absolute dumpster fire. You see, Foodie Beauty is very predictable. Whenever payday comes around, she finds an immigrant man to lay up with, She likes to go look for the men that she feels she has some power over.
When I walked in, there was an older man there, and he was like, he worked there. Well, hello! You look so cute, and I love your lips. Like, Chantel, please
Your
address you being
OnlyFans,
like,
which
hey,
was
Ronan, you're
6,000.
an immigrant. What's up? Checking my bank account.
Hey, you want to see my AdSense? Oh God! What?
You're not from here, are you?
You don't remember, huh?
So last fall, in the height of the mania with the abusive weirdo that she's obsessed with, an allegation came out about Nader sexually assaulting a woman. Her name was May. And during the height of all the speculation, Foodie Beauty planned a trip to Toronto with the accused after buying herself an engagement.
Ew. Ew. Oh, no. That's the money shot right there. It's goody.
Orange Pumpkin, Mr. Pumpkin Bath Bomb from Lush, of course. The water is not steaming. This looks like orange Jello or Tang or I don't know. All right, ready to take amazing bath with my Lush Bath Bomb Intergalactic. I'm gonna enjoy this view tonight with my second bath. Pretty much using all my bath bombs in one trip, so.
Nader Elshamy. Enjoyed watching food and his presence and all that. So I told him it was going to be last Saturday through Tuesday. And he invited me to hang out with him, to see the sights, and to try some of his food. So once I found a place to stay, again, no, I told him where I was, what room I was, with the deal to be just that, go around, sightsee, whatever. When he came to my room, he didn't even say hi or anything. He just grabbed me and pushed me backwards and told me that we have to get these clothes off. And the next thing I knew, I was,
Reaction channels went berserk as the audience, us, people like us, were tuning in to see what the heck would happen, right? It was like, they called it Crackhead Olympics. It was beautiful. For that single week, for 1 week, that guy, Nader, the grifter and bum that she's obsessed with, claimed her as his girlfriend. And that was conveniently because, he was desperate. He was desperate to cover his butt because May was accusing him of sexual assault. And Foodie Beauty, of course, is just desperate for any attention, anybody claiming her. And all while, at this time, this guy, we now know, had given her 3 STIs. Girl.
Neisseria gonorrhea culture. October 2021. October 19th. Strep. Reported to the medical officer of health. Microbe group A, streptococcus. Culture. Neisseria. Oh. Strep or strep anyway. What is it? I don't get it. What does this even mean? Penicillin, tetracycline, ceftriaxone, azithromycin, Lambo. What does this even mean? No, I have immunity to hepatitis A and B. That's what that means. Trichomonas detected. That was October. Oh my God, Tawny, goodbye. That whole situation is not my business at all. Okay? Thank you. Regardless of what happened with her and him, I don't fucking care. I don't want to know. I still think she's a crazy old bitch who was nothing but a fucking see you next Tuesday to me. And to me, I don't know. Whatever. If That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna give her any attention. Like, sorry. I don't care if it's not nice. I think she's a crazy old friggin' biatch. That's how I feel about it. How is it my business? They had a meeting, unbeknownst to me, and I was lied to about where he was and what day it was. So, and I don't really remember everything. Like, what I did that day. I had to consult a friend and try to piece together what happened. So how is it my problem? You need to be behind bars? Fuck you. You don't think coming to another country, 3,000 miles away, spending $3,000 in a shitty Gatineau hotel to get food cooked for you is fucking desperate, and you're making fun of me? Give me a break. Give me a break. I don't get it. These are the things don't make sense to me. Double entendre. Yeah, she spent a lot of money to come see Chef Elshamy. And then the next day, actually, if I do testify, the next day, I seen the messages. I knew you wouldn't call me. You just wanted to use me. This is not about your rejection of me. So somebody who did all that shit to you, you're going to message them angry the next day that they didn't call you? This is what makes me really not... I don't know. This is what makes me question everything. Those messages. So, that's why I'm staying the fuck out of it. Thank you. We don't know Mimi Pondu. We're not going to know. We don't know what happened in that hotel room. So that's why I cannot speak on it. Nobody knows. But the messages I've seen, because he was all worried about it in bed talking about it. He's like, I told you this American was coming to see me. She wanted to try my food. She was staying at a hotel. So he showed me the messages, blah, blah, blah. And, what else? Yeah. And then I'm like, let me see your messages. Because I was like, you never told me. I'm like, let me see the messages. Because he doesn't understand English very well. So I read the messages, and I didn't see anything sexual in the messages at all. And then, I'm not saying, I don't know what happened. I can't say. I'm not saying what happened. I cannot. I'm just saying what I saw with my own eyes. So if I did get called to the stand, I would objectively say what I saw, and that's what I saw. You know what I mean? Of course, no woman deserves that in here. No matter what color you are, no matter what you look like, no matter how old you are, absolutely not. But I'm just saying, looking at it objectively, like, for me, somebody, I don't know, just the way she's acting is like, but people thought about me, you're not acting like a typical, but it's a different situation. Like, there's people, I don't know. Yeah. Lolo, the Crown will take your case if you don't want to drop the charges, usually they'll take your case. Thankfully, I've already told the Crown you were clinically insane. Yeah, but are they just going to take my word on? I don't even know if I said clinically insane. Clinically insane. I didn't say clinically insane. No, I didn't say those words. So maybe know your facts before you talk. Actually, I said, and I was very mentally unstable. But yes, I did lie. I lied to protect him because I loved him. So I did it. Yes, I did it, and I will own it.
She willingly embodies all of the stereotypes about fat people, especially the really bad ones, and because she's not jolly at all, and she goes out of her way to just put herself in the really bad situations, almost like she's trying to look for a villain origin story or something, and then when things don't go her way, she'll cry and she'll be the victim, and it's like, oh my god, everybody is ganging up on me and bullying me and all this other stuff, even though she goes out of her way to make sure that people have this information. Child, this video is making me angry. Anyway, whether or not Foodie Beauty is a witness for Nader is yet to be seen. But if she is, or if she is just cleaning up before his trial, which seems to be the obvious choice at this point, she is throwing herself on the sword for love. Listen, I get it. Some of us are weak when it comes to love. Shit, I remember... Should I even say this? I remember asking a guy why he didn't pick me after I found out that I was his side chick. There was a whole other woman before me. That's when I knew. I had to hang up them shoes, them relationship shoes, and go search for some freaking self-love trainers, It's a thing. So I'm not trying to be extra judgmental. But child, oh gosh, almighty, how? How do you pay the way for a homosexual with a speed and slapping problem who wouldn't even claim you but would claim another woman from your audience? Move in with her, and then This is so embarrassing. On top of that, you go to their place trying to play sister wife with the woman he left you for. Like, I can't understand. I can't understand why some of these women are so desperate to just have a man around. You know, why force yourself into this kind of messy relationship and then cry victim while trying to pretend to be a boss? Like, make up your mind, sis. You can't be this desperate, desolate, kind of whiny person who is forcing herself into a sad sack, toxic relationship while saying that you're a boss. So, about 3 weeks ago, she was crying about being in love with him and messaging him while telling everybody that she's getting engaged to some Turkish dude she met online. This is a woman who's 38 years old. Whatever. So, she has a song she called Desperate in the beginning, and those are her words, So she's just desperate. With this new stunt of wearing a hijab and being all preachy and pious and humble, Foodie has offended a many number of people. But that's nothing new. She started some kind of controversy. Same old same, right? But what she has done that's somewhat new is that she's deleted a shit ton of videos. Deleting hundreds of thousands of views and AdSense potential. And she's also claiming that she's not going to stream anymore. She's going to go back to recorded content and, all that boring stuff she used to do, talking about farts and pooping herself. And here are my thoughts on this. You see, she's rebranding using tags like Christian to Muslim and hijab and Canadian marries Syrian and Foodie Beauty gives off the vibe of a very desperate woman who would do anything. Someone FG calls her Carla Homoka, and I believe so. I believe it's true. She will do anything for that low-life scum, and even if he treats her like trash, even if he beats her, even if he's beating other women, if he's essaying other women, she just does not care. She just wants to be claimed by him and to be in a couples channel and doing all the stuff she wants, the little cottage where she can do social media from, do her YouTube channel from, and do vlogs and all this other stuff. There's a lot of evidence that shows from her videos and the way that she behaves that Chantal hates women and that she just thinks them competition and that she doesn't care if they're abused, if they're hurt, or anything like that, including herself. So it adds up that she is doing those kinds of stuff. Allegedly. How does Nasty Nader tie into this new scam that Foodie Beauty is pulling? Well, it's all about deflection and really rewriting the narrative, which is her specialty. You see, Foodie Beauty knew that he was meeting up with other women, and she doesn't mind destroying her reputation to achieve a goal. She knew he was meeting up with other women. She knew when he was meeting up with May and that he was with her, and she lied. And in turn, she received her payment in a week-long relationship claimed by the abusing drug deviant that just likes to put hands on women. It was spectacular. She was so close to the marriage and the cottage and the couples channel, all the things she craves. And, it's so sad. She just wants this couples channel, and she will do anything to be claimed and to be seen as someone who is desired and wanted. The saddest part is that Foodie Beauty is not only scamming her audience, she's scamming her family by pretending not to have anything to do with this man who caused her so much turmoil and pain. I also think that she's getting their help to rent a new place because she was recently evicted, and that she is actually using her aunt who just moved back from Jamaica to Canada as leverage. Foodie has no credit, she has no money, she has no assets, and she has nothing to bargain with except her YouTube paycheck, which is often done by the time it is transferred. So she's in no way able to rent a furnished mansion as her claiming that she is moving to Kuwait and marrying this man and this online stranger. Whether the guy is real or not, it's fraudulent. She knows damn well she's not going to survive a country like Kuwait, and their rules being how greedy and instantly gratifying and how the monkey mind she has and how greedy she is. I believe this is all a ploy to get attention off her Nader and his court cases, and she is gathering as much money as possible before any blowback. Before this, she was creating speculation around her eviction from this disgusting place that she lives in, and that the new home being people were saying it's a scam, or that she was trying to move in with Nader, or she was using it to cover all the attention that Nader was getting, because in this month of October he has 2 court cases for SA. And so one of them having to do with May and somebody else, right? One of them went on the other day when she was doing the mansion scheme. And the second one is coming up in October, the day after Thanksgiving. And now all of a sudden she is so Muslim. She is so humble. She is wearing a hijab and she's getting married and she's moving to Kuwait. Girl, I can't wait. One very good thing that Chantal is really good, or Foodie Beauty is good at, is deflection. And I believe that lately there have been so many articles and videos made by larger creators and focusing on Nader's behavior. I think his name is Nader, but I hate that it's so close to mine, so I'm gonna keep it at Nader. He's been copyright striking people. He has been on a spree. He's been all the videos that came out with him beating Dee and all this other stuff. So people are reporting on him. And I believe that Foodie Beauty is there was also talks that him and Dee were recruiting other elderly women to abuse and take advantage of financially, and that Foodie Beauty allegedly was involved in it. I don't know, girl, but I know she hates women, and I know she's willing to do anything that she can for that disgusting dude. So who knows? Okay, I'm back. The phone died, and I swear the universe does not want me to make this video. I swear. Okay, let's finish it up. Where was I? So Foodie Beauty scams herself with all the slimming filters and all the different aesthetic looks that she goes for. She also lies to herself. She believes that she is desired and all this other stuff, but deep down she must know, right? She must know that she is actually she's not being desired by this man, and most of the gigolos that she pays for, they wouldn't deal with her or wouldn't lay up with her unless they were being paid and all this other stuff. So I don't think you can be so delusional where you can't see yourself and see what's going on really in your life. By her own admission, Foodie Beauty is no doe-eyed Bambi. She is going to be as pie. She's going to be sweet as pie tomorrow and manipulate the F out of you. And she is way smarter than she behaves by her own admissions. These are things that she said. Foodie's only driving forces are sex, food, and attention. And if she can eke out some money and a little bit more things to feed her greed while she's in the process, then all the more power to her. That's how she lives her life. She's entitled, she's miserable. Foodie Beauty has always been entitled and miserable, but now she has finally found a source to feed her hunger and her greed. Just like the mayor of Chew and Swallow in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball, she's found the source and she's going to drain it dry while getting ever bigger and grosser and more vile, and just like skirting her responsibilities and her, you know, just her blame in the whole matter. The truth is, no one tells Chantal no. No one has been telling her no. And now Nader is telling her no. The internet is telling her no. And she is putting on the biggest toddler fit you can ever possibly imagine. And while she's doing it, she's gonna eat her fill, wipe her mouth on her clothes, burp like a Viking, and then probably shart herself for money. All while claiming that she is in love with some person who has no fucks to give in her direction. She grows ever bigger, more morbid, more obese, more sicker, but she claims that she's cured her diabetes and she, you know, she's losing weight. She tears her scale and then tells everyone that she's 300 and something pounds, and then when you look at her, she's 4 feet wide across her stomach, like going all the way out, you know. So I guess I mean she's winning, right? I guess. All in all, Foodie Beauty is a scammer. She scams her paying members. She scams the viewers of her content. She scams her parents and her family. She scams herself. And ultimately, she is choosing whether she is moving to Kuwait or whatever it is that she's planning to do next. She's going to continue until she burns her entire channel or career to the ground. But I'm here for it, girl. I'm here for every moment of it because I'm fascinated. How can you choose to live this way? How can you continue to choose this life? And that every single day, if you sleep and wake up, there's something new in her life, but it's just all much of the same, just elevated to offend the most possible people.